guys, it's Melody Lane here, and I want to show you how I made this card. It's Finding Dory. They can't find Dory, so let's open the card. There she is. Keep watching this video to see how I make the card.
You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Okay, I have all the pieces cut of my peekaboo card. Let me show you how I'm going to put it together. First, you have these pieces. These are extra pieces. They're not needed for the card. You can use these on the card if you like. You could stamp things on here or use them in other ways, and I'll show you how to do that in a few minutes. Otherwise, I just kind of save these to put on another card. Okay, this is a Finding Dory card. These images, these are print and cut images from Cricut Design Space. If you don't want to do print and cut, they also have these cut out in another cartridge that aren't print and cut, but they're not as pretty because these are really pretty as print and cut. Much prettier than the other ones. And what I did is I just took the image of that, flattened it to a square that I had a pattern in it with my digital paper. So the background of these two is from my digital paper. Okay, and I'm going to set these to the side. Set this to the side. Those are the last things we're going to put together. These pieces are all the top of the card. So this goes on the very top of the card. So let me show you. You can see the difference. This one's wider. So we're going to start with this one first. And you can see the images I have. I have the wide one. This one will go on top here. Then we have one here with just the score line just right there, and one like this with the score line in the center. This one has a score line right here. If you don't have a Cricut Explorer and you want to make these by hand, I'll put a link in the description below where I found instructions for this to do by hand, not with the Cricut Explorer. She used a die cutting machine with metal dies, but I wanted to make it a lot easier, so all I had to do is click a few buttons to have it cut every time I want to cut it, and then that way I can share it with you. I share this file with everyone who supports me on Patreon for only $1 or more. So you get this file. You don't get the Nemo and stuff. That's separate from Cricut. You get the entire card base completely for free because I made it out of free images, and you get hundreds of other files all for $1. I'm not even going to tell you how to make this because it's just so much easier just to get the file for me. But like I said, the directions for this are going to be in a link below to the website where I got it from, and you can get the measurements and everything from there. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is put this on here. Oh, and I forgot to show you this piece. This piece just goes on top of here just to give it a little frame. It's not even really necessary, only if you want to. I'm going to use art glitter glue. I'm going to take the little tip off because this is not intricate. Oh, you know what I want to do first? I'm always forgetting. Okay, this has the score line right here. Let's score it first. I'm going to bend it about where the score line is, and then the score line will show up. I like to use my scraper to score it with, and then it's easier to see where this goes. Let's add some glue. I always like to go around the edges. Make sure you get the corners. Okay, and for this, I'm pretty much just going to try to line up the circle. Because when the circle's lined up, then it will be lined up. There we go. That was pretty easy. Okay, so now before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and put these on here. And I'm just going to line up the circles here also. Let's do one at a time. There we go. And this one I should have scored before I did this part. So that gets scored in half, and we're going to fold it back on top of itself this way. So these are on the inside. Okay, you got that? So we just put the top layers on, this one here and one of each of these here. This is scored like this. Okay, so now we're going to flip this over. And we're going to glue one side of this inside here. There we go. That one fits. For some reason, this one is not fitting perfectly. So make sure you get it so it fits. See how that's coming through there? I don't know how that happened, but this one does fit perfectly. So you want to do that. So we're going to put glue on this one. Always check it before you put the glue on and make sure you're It's the side you want to put down. And I want all the edges to be lined up. If you watch my videos, you know I don't get everything perfect putting them together. So this is how our card is now. So we have this and that. See how that does? Okay, now this is the back piece. This has a score line right here. So we're gonna score that one. It's just like 1/4 of an inch. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put glue on this 1/4 of an inch, and we're gonna glue that to the back of this one. So it's gonna be glued like this. I really want to show this because in the video of the other one that I watched, I could not figure this out. I think she clipped something out or something. I don't know. I could not figure it out. She does have pictures on her blog showing how, and after a while, I finally got it. Okay, so this is going there like that. Okay, and I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna fold this back for now so I make sure I get that correct. So we're gonna glue this to the piece with no light blue. And I'm just going to line it up top to bottom, edge to edge. So it's good to use glue so you can move it around a bit. I think I got it straight. This glue dries clear. We're almost done. Okay, this, I have to fold back this way. So now it goes like this. Okay, so I'm gonna put these images on it, but let me show you, you could use these and stamp on them or do anything you want, because you could, if you wanted to put these in here, you could place that there and glue it. It would be glued right down to this place where it needs it, and then when it's open, you can open this up and also just glue this down after you have it stamped or colored or whatever you want, or you could glue these images right into here and then put these down. But I made these to fit in. So first, I'm gonna have this card be Finding Dory. From the front, you're gonna see Nemo. I'm gonna put him here. Let me go ahead and put this down. First, we wanna see, just gonna put the little frame on. So now I want to put Nemo in here. So Nemo is going to be on here. I did not make Nemo as big as all the way to the edge here because you will never see this part. This part does not get seen unless you open up the card the wrong way. So if you want it that big, you can make it that big, but I kind of just thought it was a waste of ink printing. The website where I saw this, they only did like a little piece like this and put on there, which is perfectly fine if you do that. So I'm just going to glue this on here. I'm going to glue it right up to the score line here. I think that's the right way. Let's make sure. Yep. Make sure you can see it from the front. So I'm just going to put it right up there and just leave a little bit on top and bottom. And before the glue dries, make sure you can see Nemo. Yes. Now, if you don't want to put something back here and you just want to stamp it, you could just stamp it like right inside here. Now the card looks like this. Uh-oh, where'd Nemo go? Okay, so I want to put Dory on the top of this piece. So to do that, we're going to flip it over this way. See that? Flip it over this way. And this covers pretty much everything. I could have made it smaller. There. That goes in there. So when the card is closed, you see Nemo And there's Dory. Okay. Let's put, is his name Squirt? I think it's Squirt. I love the little turtle dude. I'm going to put him here. So little Squirt and Nemo are looking for Dory. There's Dory. Isn't that cute? And you could put any sentiments on here. Happy birthday, you know, whatever you want to do. Or just make it for someone to smile. Isn't it cute? So they just open the card from the side like you normally open a card. And look at that. So cute. And if you wanted, you could cut out more of these frames and put inside here. I would love to see what you guys do with this card. If you are a Patreon supporter of me, make sure you join my secret Facebook group where you can post pictures of the projects you make. So fun. All right, guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Here's a shout out to a few of my friends who support me on Patreon. Thanks, guys. Cindy, Donna, Jeannie, Donna, Jackie, Debbie, Linda, Stacy, Audra, Teresa, Carol, Ken's Creations, Diane, Tammy, Donna, Carla, Nita, Evelyn, Betty, Deborah, Tiffany, Kathy, Elaine, Beth, Tina, Yvonne, Jacqueline, Linda, Kelly, Dolita, Goldie Ann, and Sherry. Thanks, guys, so much.
You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.